A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Justin Verlander is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he comes in with a whip under 1. That means he's not getting a lot of traffic on the bases. And when you limit the traffic on the bases, the less runs you're going to give up. So that's why he's been effective and been able to keep his team in games.
At the plate, Adam Jones. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And a fastball just a bit high. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. 1-2, here it comes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Jones is retired, and there's one away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Hyun-Soo Kim comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate, Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Swing and a liner. Foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Vidal Nuno will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Number 5, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And, Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game 1 to second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And the pitch. Hit to short. Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, Matt, this lineup has been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno, 0 for 4. Into the windup and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Omar Infante to stand in as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. And that's in there, base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That's one of those you're talking to. It's sit down ball, sit down ball. You're watching it all the way to left field, and watching the left fielder not get a good break. Thank you.
Into the box, Angel Pagan. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is after it. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back for more from Detroit after this. Striding in, Mark Trumbo. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Now the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. His line against Justin Verlander, he's gone just 2 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers.
Number 19.
And I'm looking down there at second base at Ian Kinsler. You know, this guy's defense gets overlooked. I love how he turns the pivot, but he's also got great range to his left. Makes all those tough plays throwing on the run to first base. He's dynamite.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Stepping in, Jonathan Schoop. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Now here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, James McCann. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. A 3 for 5 line to show for those meetings. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting 6th, designated hitter, Victor.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Tyler Collins.
At the plate, Tyler Collins. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Schoop is there, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Here's Justin Upton now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch on its way to Upton. Softly hit to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
batting ninth.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and, of course, here in inning number 2. Pulled toward right center field. Trumbo has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Tigers. A nice aerial view of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to baseball on the show from Comerica Park. Here's Seth Smith now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup over the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he misses 2-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Verlander deals the 3-2. Fouled straight back. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Line softly to the right side. Foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Sliding stop by Kinsler to first. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Digging in, J.J. Hardy. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Out of play. The 0-2 pitch to Hardy. Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Infante. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. Still 0-0. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
5, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Shot back up the middle. Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So with one away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Omar Infante.
In now, Omar Infante, as he rips it on the ground to second. Flip of his glove for one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. In there, strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
There's Kinsler at second. Reined in. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pagan looks up. Gone!
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside.
The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
The 0-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count. Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Digging in for his second at-bat, Angel Pagan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, number 17.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. And he takes a called strike 1.
That's an 89-mile-an-hour fastball that he's looking at. But why did he look? Because it was great location. Hit a good spot. You can do that 89 if you're hitting your spots.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Designated hitter number 41.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way, and he swings and pops it foul behind the plate.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Scope.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Seth Smith now.
batting,
Comes into this at bat
designated
0 for 1 in the ball
Seth
game.
Smith.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Wellington Castillo.
Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
1-2. Here it comes. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Collins. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Justin Upton now. First pitch on its way to Upton. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A runner at first with no outs here. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, here's another multi-hit game. Here we are in May. He's over 300. I think he's going to have a good year and be able to keep this up throughout the rest of the summer. He's off to a great start.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year. And with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scope has it. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the second or third time in a game.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball fouled down. The right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
First baseman
Omar Infante to stand in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes strike 2.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. But not before 3 cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-1 Tigers. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
In there, 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. 1-1. Here it comes. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Manny Machado is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Tyler Wilson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number
Ready
34.
for another shot now. James McCann. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
Designated hitter number 41.
Ready once again, Victor Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sliced hard on the ground. Taken in by Machado. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, as the lead remains 3-1. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now the 0-1. And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late inning, leadoff base hit. Now the tying run comes to the plate. You got a shot to do some things.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Chris Davis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So striding forward now, Jonathan Schoop. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Seth Smith. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Collins. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Center fielder, Tyler
Into
Collins.
the windup and the pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Ready for another chance? Justin Upton. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2. Mike Moustakas will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order. Digging in to try it again. Wellington Castillo. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Right there for strike one.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Hardy waiting on the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Blaine Hardy gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Hardy.
On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Pagan is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Tigers 3 and the Orioles 2. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here's a pop-up now. Calling for it, Davis. 1 away.
The shortstop, number 1. Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number
Stepping
4.
in and ready for another shot, Omar Infante. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Right over the middle, knee high. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Hardy. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Mark Trumbo.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
High in the air out to center field. Collins is right there, 1 down.
The first baseman,
Here's Chris
19.
Davis now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here's a high pop-up. Moustakas is there for it. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Here's the pitch. And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of that bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Justin Verlander earns his 6th winning decision in this one and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. Blaine Hardy hammers down the 5-out save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. His record is now 6-1. The loss goes to Vidal Nuno. He falls to 2-4. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.